have to be able to explain yourself in a very, very simple way. Very easy way. Why? Because somebody that's not in front of you may be overhearing it. And you may change his life. You may change his life. The 6-year-old that's in the back, you may change his life. And I'll finish it with a story. A story that's going to give us enough rebuke for a generation. Enough musar for a generation because it's a real story. I don't think I ever said it in a lecture before. I think I've told it to one person. Rabbi Ephraim, Sheikh was born and raised in Netanya, in Israel. And in the Shechuna in Netanya, in the neighborhood of Netanya, there was a very strange couple. The father was an alcoholic, drunk, a little crazy. Not all there. One time somebody got upset with him. He got upset with him. He bit him. Bit him like a dog. Bit him. So he's not all there. He's the father. The mother, and if it wasn't for Rabbi Ephraim, I wouldn't believe the story. The mother is approximately 1.5 feet tall. She's just big. Just big. She says, Rabbi Ephraim says she doesn't come up to his knee. And Rabbi Ephraim is slightly shorter than me. Smaller than Paul. Rabbi Ephraim is slightly shorter than me, like maybe a couple of inches shorter than me. Says the woman does not come up to his knee. To his knee, doesn't come up to. Says all the kids, the little kids like my daughter, or bigger than her, make fun of her because she's smaller than the kids. And when they were going to get married, the initial Rabbanim didn't want to let it go through because they said, how are you going to bring kids? Physically impossible. This guy is a regular sized guy. This woman is compact, like a CD. You know, how are you going to make any kids? They went to some mekubal, which I don't know the name of the mekubal. The mekubal said, I promise, Shamayim, I prayed for you, you can have at least one son. So let her get married. They got married, and they actually had a son. Now when Rabbi Ephraim finished the Shas the first time, he was still a young teenager. Alvay Aleinu. He's finished the Shas, finished studying the entire Gemara for the first time as a young teenager. And every time he finishes the Shas, he has a party. And one of his parties that he did later on, one of the many times that he finished the Shas, Rav Ovadiah's son, Rav David Yosef, came to the party and made a speech at Rav Ephraim's event and said, from now on you have to call him Gaon. Not Rav. Gaon. Something special. Baruch Hashem. So Rav Ephraim finished the Shas. Baruch Hashem. Several years passed. One day he gets a phone call. It's a similar voice. Doesn't know. Hi, Kvod Rav. Yes. It's like, I am formally inviting you to my party of finishing the Shas for the first time. He goes, thank you, Baruch Hashem. Who are you and why do I get the honor of getting this invitation? He said, because you are the one that encouraged me to finish the Shas. He goes, who are you? He said, I am the son of the little compact woman and the drunk. I'm the teenage son of these two. He goes, oh, but I don't think we ever spoke. How did I encourage you to do anything? He says, because the first time you finished the Shas, I was only 10 years old. And I saw you and how you finished the Shas. I saw how much respect everybody gave you. He said, I want to do that. And from that moment on, all I did was get glued to the Torah and I started learning Gemara, non-stop. And today I finished the Shas, and you're the first phone call I have. So Ephraim says, I'll be there. And Ephraim went to the party. It was an amazing event. Something that no one in their wildest dreams would ever think. The son, the byproduct of an alcoholic and someone that's physically deformed, that everyone makes fun of, is going to be a Talmid Chacham, not a regular person. Finish the Shas. Rav Ephraim comes and makes an announcement. So Rav Ephraim talks to the mother, this little woman, and she gets so excited, she starts hysterical crying. The next day, the Talmid Chacham calls Rav Ephraim and he tells him, listen, you don't know what you did for my mom. He goes, what? He goes, you talking to her, you have no idea what kind of impact it had on her. It's the first time an adult spoke to her in years. And to give her such kavod for having me as a son, she never thought in her wildest dreams. So this story teaches us a few things. Number one, you never know who's watching. Rav Ephraim, as a little teenager finishing the Shas, who knew that this is going to influence a kid that was supposed to be the biggest loser in the world, based on where he came from, based on his nature and nurture. Both. He was supposed to be the biggest loser in the world, became a Talmid Chacham. You never know who's watching. And the second thing is, when you give people honor, you give them respect, you treat them like they're Hashem's children, you have an impact on them. But the biggest thing of all that we learn from this is you don't have any excuses. Is your mother double the size of this cup? Is your father an alcoholic? Are you mentally challenged? Are you physically deformed? Do you have a test bigger than he did? Well, I'll finish the story with this. Just this past Pesach, Rav Ephraim went to visit Netanya. He comes during Pesach. Usually he goes to visit his parents in Netanya. He lives in Yerushalayim. He went to visit his parents, and he was sitting in the kollel over there learning Torah. And all of a sudden he gets a tap on his shoulder. He looks up, and it's a tall, handsome, mechubad, someone respectable, wearing a jacket that the Talmidim Chachamim wear, not just an average person, but someone that's a Rabban of like a Keilah, that's a known place, but it's a familiar face. And he gets a little closer and he says, it's the boy that finished the Shas. So not only did he finish the Shas once, he actually became a Rav, an important Rav in Eretz Yisrael of a Keilah. Even more so, a reminder that we don't have any excuses.